What is happening, guys? I'm Dan. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into domestic beer, and it's Busch Light. But not just any Busch Light, guys. It's the Busch Light Peach Edition. I feel like I'm like one of the last to the game on this one. I've seen this around. It doesn't come around very often. I think it's only been released a couple times. But you know the Busch Light Apple, that was a big hit. Busch Light Peach, again, I'm late to the show, guys. I understand, but I did get my hands on some, so I thought, let's review it. Let's see if it's any good. I know Busch Light, it's like frowned upon in the craft beer community, but remember, guys, it all starts somewhere, right? So where did I start drinking beer? It was Busch Light. This was like my college beer of choice. I loved this beer. This is all we could afford. We got 30 racks all the time. And so today it's like kind of nostalgic for me to jump back into the Busch Light. I can't tell you the last time I actually had a real Busch Light, but we're not going to talk about that today. I'm just giving you the history lesson of me and beer. It is now Busch Light Peach, and it is my first go at it. Let's break into this one, guys. So I don't think these are going to be available for too much longer. I think this was the last of the run, because it does say 17th of November 24. So today's October the 3rd, so you know it's probably on the last leg of distribution. So before it goes, guys, I want to do this for you guys, and I'm purely just interested. Truthfully, I want to see if this is any good. So we have a lager, light lager, at 138 calories, 14.1 carbs. So quite a bit of carbohydrates in this compared to a normal Busch Light, which is like 4 carbs, I don't know. And this is 4.1% ABV. I do like that they put that information on the side of the can, so it's not like it's super light in terms of calories, but again, a Two-Hearted is going to blow this out of the water for carbs and calories. So the infamous Busch Light Peach. Infamous Busch Light Peach. Look at that pour. Looks like a normal Busch Light. I don't know. I couldn't really tell. Maybe it's a little bit more golden yellow. I don't know. I can't tell you the last time I actually consumed a Busch Light, guys. So it looks like cider, and already just off the nose from here, it smells like cider. It smells very cider or seltzer-ish. Big peach presence. Super bold, and again, the head that was on this did dissipate very quickly, and it almost looks carbonated heavily like a cider on occasion is, and then again the head just dissipated to nothing. So again, to me this looks like a cider. I'd be interested to know how they make this, but obviously it's not going to be like a natural peach. There's some sort of artificial flavoring in here, I would imagine, or some sort of extract. That's fine, but you can certainly get that on the aroma so far. But I mean, there's a little grainy, like corn maltiness underneath that, but it's certainly peachy. It's vibrant. It's loud. And I really don't have much else to say. Like, a little bit of the grain malt base of the lager is there, but it is so overrun by peach all day long. Let's dive in, guys. Again, smells like a cider. Smells like a heavy seltzer, in my opinion. Busch Light Peach. Cheers, Busch Light. Tons of peach. It's overridden with peach, guys. It's just abundantly peachy. Peach schnapps goodness in here. Doesn't taste very alcoholic. Again, only 4.1%. Drinkability's there. It is sweet, though. Like, this is 100%, without a doubt, a sweet lager. Super infused with peachy goodness. And again, to me, more of a seltzer / cider than it is a beer, but it still is that base lager light beer underneath that peachy sweetness. Let's go back in. Super carbonated. Like, is Busch Light that carbonated? It's so ridiculously almost acidic from stone fruit peach, and then again the carbonation just adding to an extra zip level on your tongue. Is this good? Sure, it's good, but like, if you're a beer lover, I can't imagine you'd love this. It's just like they do these things with like Crown Royal. Like, you get the base Crown Royal, then you get Crown Royal Apple, then you get the peach, the salted caramel, the blackberry, all these highly sought after items, and that's kind of what Busch did with the apple and the peach. I'm sure they'll do more. There might actually be another version of the Busch Light fruit that I'm not aware of, or I don't remember, but these are like very, it's pulling the demand lever. Like, the market's like, well, can we get this again? No, so I'm gonna buy it. So is this good? Sure. But if you're a beer drinker, like, I just can't imagine this is like your favorite thing to drink in the world. It's tasty. Like, I feel like a lot of women would like it. I feel like a lot of non-beer drinkers would like it. Not that it has to be about men or women, but again, it's more like a cider seltzer taste, in my opinion, than a lager at the end of the day. But it is, I mean, like, it does dry out. There's a little bit of, like, lagerish corn finish on the back end. It's just that peach is so overpronounced that it does take over your palate. But it dries out a little bit on the back end, but again, in my opinion, a bit too sweet, and this becomes more of a non-beer type of item in my humble opinion, and it shows in the carb count, which is over 14 grams of carbohydrates, guys. So it came from somewhere. It's that peach extract or peach variant that is added into this mix, in the vat, whatever you want to say. So, is this good? Yes, but I just don't think it's a great beer at the end of the day. It's a fun beer. It's a different experimental thing that ends up being a hot seller. But for me, not something I would go to the fridge very often for. Sure. You know, yeah, you get the base Busch Light. Like, starts getting watery, that watery pea water. You know what I'm saying? Wink, wink. I like Busch Light. I'm kidding. But it starts to show itself. The base lager starts to kind of flex a little bit as you adjust and your palate adjusts to that peachy sweetness. It's decent, guys. It's decent. A lot of peach, though. I'm going to go with a... I don't know. Like, is this even a 3.5? I don't know. 3-4 out of 5. Like, is it a beer? Yeah. But, again... It's a fun one-time thing for me. So, guys, 3-4 out of 5. That's just me. Busch Light. I'd rather have a regular Busch Light, to be quite honest. So, cheers, and no offense. But if I'm going to drink a beer, I'm going to drink a good beer. Cheers.